This is No Money, Mo Money, and after putting an end to a 1,000-year war, he thought to take a little break. But old threats create new problems. And now his path leads to war, through a storm of blood. Okay, back for another week, and we are going to be hopping into the 4.2 MSQ for Stormblood, so we will be getting back to the main story, but I've been leveling up my Dragoon now that I have him, so you know what? Let's go hang out with our nice, grumpy Uncle Estinian and finish out some of our Dragoon quests so we can grab some skills, shall we? So we take on a few trials, enhance our Dragoon Soul Crystal a bit, then listen to Estinian talk to us about how he's actually bringing the eye out so he acts as bait to draw Nidhogg away from Ishgard. Although the visions he's getting from Nidhogg's eye, he should probably be questioning their origin a little more. And show up to our final fight. Yep, cool. The eye's completely claimed him now with its lies. Time to pummel Uncle Estinian. Cool, and he's already bursting with dragon energy because he's an idiot. I've been letting him charge himself up a bit here because I've been stupid, but it doesn't matter. I still took him out easily. Seriously, Estinian, you really gotta stop just falling straight into the dragon's traps. Aha! Like, the soul of the real Azure Dragoon possesses me while he's getting possessed by stupid dragons. And Estinian's just vanished. And snag myself the final piece of my dragon armor, a better version of the whole set, and my last ability, which is, of course, another jump. Which finishes out the Realm Reborn Dragoon quests. And there we go, but, there, that's slightly better. And that is it. I am at least a Realm Reborn Dragoon with all my abilities and armor and all that stuff. Cool, great. Now, that's enough side stuff for this week. Let's hop back into the Post-Stormblood MSQ. Ooh, look who's back in town after surviving the destruction of the castle. And look who else survived as well. Oh, how sweet she seems to be bringing him a snag. It's just weird. Alright, looks like they're coming home to Doma. Yeah, I'm sure the people of Doma will love to see her. Alright, looks like me and the twins are off to the east again, probably to deal with this craziness. The Gosetsu Yotsuyu are back. Hey there again, girl. How you doing?
Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual, the late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
No, she can't still be alive, like in a cutscene that I saw just 5 seconds ago.
The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
If the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
I will join you in anything. I mean, yeah, sure, I'll join you in this quest. Yeah, definitely.
Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not. But I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy.
A fine informant. Now let's fillet him. Yeah, so Gosetsu sold his katana so that they could have money to sort of keep moving. Oh, great, Alphino. Just stand in front of the guy who's trying to sell you this and talk about how willing you are to spend money to buy it. Oops. Alphino used Scion funds to buy the katana at asking price. Taru is gonna make you pay for that. Once you come straight to the offices as soon as you get back, Alphino. Uh-huh.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
Or we could just follow the explosions.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless
Yotsuyu is on that island.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
Good luck with that, Alphino. She's already told us how not buoyant you are.
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing. Yeah!
Stupid kid.
come.
Gonna have to drag him to land.
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
Gosetsu!
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan. Eliminate hostiles. All forces, attack!
Gosetsu, thank the heavens!
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Do not be afraid, Tsuyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
We were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time.
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
A trick, surely.
The Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say. But remember this, our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
Hien.
My lord Hien, I am returned.
Go, Setsu. Full glad am I to see you alive and well. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications.
That is a very nice way of saying that.
Are you a friend too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to. Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Soyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
It's just so weird.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Yeah, especially considering she was the one who blasted him in the chest like 5 times with her gun. Huh. So the captain we were planning to leave Yotsuyu with has just disappeared without a word. He didn't take Yotsuyu, it's just they went to find him and he was just gone. Let's see where he went.
Forgive me, my abrupt disappearance. I was her master, when she was yet a courtesan.
Yeah, this whole chunk of the story is gonna go pretty hard on her tragic backstory, which, given she's a woman, given she's beautiful, given that she seems to hate everyone you can imagine, is pretty gross stuff. And I am going to skip most of it because I don't want to hear it and I don't want to put it in the video.
The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant and for her loyal service won the office of Acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath.
Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post.
A smoke signal?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace.
Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not
Great, time for us to see our emissary of peace. Yep, sure.
For propriety.
Awesome. Great. Wonderful. Now we have to deal with this idiot.
That we
this
should be
patch.
received by the Lord of Doma himself. I am Asahi Sus Brutus, Ambassador Plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan and Yotsuyu's stepbrother.
I don't think stepbrother is the right phrasing there exactly. If I remember correctly, he's Yotsuyu's like birth cousin and adoptive brother, but step is something completely different.
It is true. The former acting viceroy is my sister. Yet, bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow
last
strife,
parter and a
but to
joke
end
in my
it.
life.
I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice. To negotiate peace with Doma. Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons.
In the worst ways possible. Conquer everyone and kill every beast man.
Emperor Varys wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Doma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgians' practice of it, His Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Doma has never shown any appetite for summoning. And it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. There are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in Imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe, and I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
If the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange. Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting Viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain?
The one and
Let us
only
not
thing
play
I will
games.
say about this
I desire
patch that
only
is
to work to
good
our
is the
mutual
fact that
benefit.
it introduces Maximus, I believe his name is, who's actually a decent character. All this Populares, Octomates nonsense is like, who cares? But this dude right here, he's actually a pretty cool guy.
The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
Yeah, that would definitely be a lie.
Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Alright, so Alice and I are gonna go off and tour around Doma with this idiot in tow. Oh, cool, he wants to visit the normal villages, and it's a sync duty. Hopefully someone stabs him in the back. The red cogent.
You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Yeah, totally safe around you. You're not 1,000 times worse than any Kojin.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
What could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of Imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
If we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
Don't worry, the Empire will change from within after we destroy every old, bitter grudge and leave them no choice but to force their own change from within. After it literally tears itself apart and cannibalizes itself and there's nothing left but to change. Maxima, not Maximus. Yes, this guy is like the only cool character that comes out of this part of the story. Oh, strange that there have been no other incidences with the Red Kojin at all since the liberation of Doma. Yeah, they've never gone this far inland to try and attack people. Odd that they chose right now to do it. I still know for a fact he can't be trusted. Past mistake that Hien would see righted, What is it then?
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company. The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
Like, no one wants to tell you.
You speak of sins,
because it
my
was
lord.
bad.
But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so? With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed? I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami? If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard. Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Garleans shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones. Did Gosetsu not seem strange to you?
I mean, he's gone...
His sympathy for Yotsuyu apart, I mean.
Gosetsu's kind of gone away from the whole samurai thing and gone a little more towards the monk shtick, though, you know, not the punchy monk like me, more like the pray to gods monk.
Only too well. But after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade. Though I suppose if he and Yotsuyu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it.
I somehow doubt either of them is going to get the chance to do that.
It falls to us to shape that future. One in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.